The physicalist perspective is that consciousness is somehow located in the neurons, or is an emergent property of neural activity. This was a reasonable assumption, given that conscious activity is correlated with neural activity. But science has no theory, hypothesis, or even a speculation about how consciousness could be in the neurons or an emergent property. Science has not been able to show, for example, how something like the experience of redness is some kind of effect of neural activity. In fact, the more you think about the redness experience and then think about neural activity, the less likely it seems that the redness experience is actually some sort of neural activity. Science has tried in vain for 100 years to figure this out. If the experience of redness actually was in the neurons, science would have had a lot to say about it by now. Something has got to be wrong with the physicalist perspective on the problem. Science needs to adopt the new 21st century connectist perspective and put aside the outdated last century physicalist perspective. These connections might be conceptual, where all three minds are actually in the neurons, or an emergent property. But these connections might have more reality to them. They're the physical mind, the inner mind, and the conscious mind are separate things. I will speculate that the physical mind, which is in physical space, uses the inner mind to create a connection to the conscious mind, which is in conscious space. This allows the conscious mind to be a thing in itself, existing in its own conscious space. The obvious realization is to conclude that consciousness is not